Hey there! After last time we met, I had to reorganize some archives and I found out one interesting thing. The numbers of different tiefling bloodlines are close to countless, so I've decided to cover some of them. Just to remind what tieflings are. They are humanoids touched a long time ago by fiendish nature. They have horns, like various horns. It can be long and straight or short and curved. They have quite long tails. Their eyes are solid colored, missing pupils. One of the possible ways for tiefling to come into being is mating between devils and humans. So back to number of bloodlines comes quite valid question. Are devils, are really girls' best friend? Just imagine, you're a male human peasant living in a village in the middle of nowhere, and there is a girl you like in your village, and there is a guy she tells not to worry about. You know, just a friend from her childhood. Okay, jokes off. So let's start off with the Bloodline of the Deep one by Monkey DM. I'm strongly convinced this one is from Guide to the Abyss of Depths, so the link will be in description. These tieflings look a bit different comparing to others. Their skin is a green-bluish color. It's also moist and a bit sticky to touch. Their horns resemble not the usual ones, but a coral. Some basic tiefling traits got changed due to represent features of this bloodline. In addition to 30 feet of walking speed, these guys got 30 feet swimming speed. It is said that their wisdom score is increased by 1. In order to keep balance, you do it instead increasing intelligence score. Usual hellish resistance becomes oceanic resistance. It grants resistance to cold damage. It is not set in the source, but add up to this trait ability to breathe underwater and resistance to deep ocean effects. Just because it makes sense. Maybe it also makes it overpowered, but a playtest needed for this. Instead of Infernal Legacy, tieflings of this kind get Oceanic Legacy. It allows the tiefling to use Aqua's Blast cantrip. At 3rd level they get the ability to cast once a day, create water spell at 2nd level without expending a spell slot and a material component. At 5th level they get the ability to cast the explosive dive spell on the same conditions. Let's hop up to Amethyst Bloodline by Monkey DM. Though they are called tieflings, they share with real ones only the name. These folk managed to get rid of Infernal Legacy, not without the help of some greater creature power. There are 2 legends about how it happened. A powerful Amethyst dragon left a devilish mark from these people, and for some purpose or out of generosity, who knows, bonded its own blood with this now free tiefling race. The second legend says that a powerful Dao made a wish to separate tieflings ancestor from the devil who enchained their blood. In exchange, the genie asked to bond their blood with tieflings. Traits. Their creature type is humanoid. They mature at the same rate as humans but live a bit longer. Their size is medium. Tiefling's walking speed is 30 feet. General Amethyst Tiefling's charisma score is increased by 2. Out of lore, easy to assume there are 2 subraces, Draconic and Dao Blood. Dragon Blood Tiefling's intelligence score is increased by 1. They are resistant to force damage. They know Common and Draconic languages. Draconic Legacy grants access to Mage Hand cantrip. At 3rd level they can cast Shield at 2nd level once a day without expending a spell slot. At 5th level they get the ability to cast Misty Step on the same conditions. Also, the tiefling has one of the following features: 60 feet of dark vision, or the ability to send telepathic messages to visible creatures within 30 feet of themselves. The tiefling doesn't have to share a language with the creature, but the creature must understand at least one. Dao Blood Tiefling's strength score is increased by 1. These guys are resistant to bludgeoning damage dealt with non-magical weapon. They know Common and Primordial languages. Tieflings of this bloodline have advantage on dexterity and strength saving throws made against effects that would knock you prone. They know resistance cantrip. At 3rd level they can cast Sanctuary spell at 2nd level once a day. At 5th level they learn Path Without Trace spell. And the last of today's tieflings are Twilight Bright Bloodline by Monkey DM. Twilight tieflings were born under the Twilight Veil, and they don't belong with the most of others. Some of them carry light since they were blessed by it, while others received a gift from darkness. They look very different from other tieflings, with a sharp contrast between their skin and blood. Bright Twilight Bloodline is connected to celestial powers. when they are calling for magical powers, their blood becomes shining yellow or even gold, contrasting with their purple skin. They often become moral pillars of the society even despite some don't believe in their celestial origin. Traits. Their creature type is humanoid. They mature at the same rate as humans but live a bit longer. Their size is medium. Their walking speed is 30 feet. They have charisma score increased by 3. Tieflings of this bloodline know common and celestial languages. They are resistant to radiant damage. These creatures have advantage against being blinded, magically I'd say. No one hasn't cancelled dust thrown into your ass. Bright bloodline tieflings know light cantrip. At 3rd level they can cast the guiding bolt spell at 2nd level once a day. At 5th level they learn prayer of healing spell. And that's all folks, see you next week.